Warning: what you are about to see is virtual. However, the concepts and the love of our family is 100% real.
Yeah. Living in a small town, we know our kids are safe. We had a dog, special needs kids, the ones who need more the most.
Rocky is a hard-working, full-time mom.
Kevin is a hard-working, full-time dad and bus driver. Welcome to our exceptional journey. Some of our kids can't talk, and some of our kids can't walk. We live on a tract of land outside Nashville, Tennessee.
Our family is big, we all live close.
Our kids are raised on good Southern values.
They know that they've got chores to do.
We're a Christian family, and we love our kids,
because kids God gave us you.
And we love you.
Some of our kids never had a home,
And some of our kids never had family.
but with us, you all do.
So come join us. Welcome to our exceptional journey.
Don't forget, you're safe.
We live in our small little town, so everyone knows our name. Our kids are happy and well protected.
They know they're safe.
Thank you for joining our family,
And thank you for enjoying our life together.
Good morning, everybody. Good Friday. Rocky here. It is Friday the 13th. Oh my god. Ew. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, that's creepy. Oh my god. Y'all. I'm kind of having a day. I'm headed to take some of the kids to doctors. Kevin has work, so he couldn't go with me, which is a little hard. If you have a child who screams and cries or something like that, like Dan does. But hey buddy, here we go. Oh, this doggone lift is slow. Ah. I hate that lift. It drove me nuts. I shouldn't, but I do. I'm thankful for it, but I still hate it. Whatever. You're so cute, Daniel. Hey, baby. So our kids start spring break this week. And I'm kind of like a little discombobulated because I'm like, I don't know what to do for spring break. Now, usually Kevin and I have things like already planned out that we're gonna do with the kids and all this stuff, but I don't have anything planned. Nothing. This is awful. I have not one darn thing planned for spring break. This is awful. Awful, awful, awful. You guys, it's awful. I mean, it's awful when you don't have things planned for your kids. And we have not one thing planned for spring break yet. And the only thing I'm blaming it on is me being sick like I was, and with Kevin's crazy job. I never know if he's gonna be off, and we still don't know if he's gonna be off or not. So, I have to plan things by the seat of my pants sometimes, and I hate that, but you know what? What can you do, right? Just gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, we're heading to GI first, because Dan has a GI appointment today. That's another thing. I love our town that we live in. I do love it. But there are some things that are driving me nuts right now with school. Yikes. And I'm kind of upset about some things that are going on at school that I just found out about a couple of days ago. Kevin said that he picked up. We have two Daniels in our family. We have our older son, Dan, back there, and he has a lot of special needs. He's very complex, and he has a lot of things that he needs. So we have him, and then we have little Daniel, or Daniel that we always call Daniel, right there. Well, he walked in and to pick Dan up because Dan had a couple of things he had to do. So Dan's nonverbal. He's in a wheelchair. He has a feeding tube. He walks in and Dan's just sitting there in his chair, in his wheelchair. Just not engaged because they're not engaging him, and he's just kind of spaced out. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to get into that, and I'm frustrated. This is supposed to be the best school for people with special needs. But yet they cannot even engage my child. Okay. The program he was in since he was 3, but then they discontinued that. So now he's in a different program, and it's okay, but it's not where I want him to be. Obviously, I want him to be in something better. He can't. Dan can't go all day without a nap. No, he can't. He needs at least 20 minutes or 30 minutes to nap every day on his mat. And if he doesn't get that, his whole body he has problems like seizures, and it's a whole mess. So I stipulated make sure he gets his nap every day. They are not correlating into his schedule at all. So here I am trying to deal with that. Trying to focus on, what's best for my child. And then I find out that Kevin walked in on him sitting there just in his wheelchair, not even being talked to, except for by his nurse. I've told them before he needs a parapro to help him do things. Dan can't do things by himself. He needs total care, total help, And he needs a room for like breakout and resting and breathing treatments and vest treatments and G-tube stuff, whatever. And we can't obviously get that if they're going to keep fighting us. So we have to go back to court again, probably. Or go back to another hearing. I don't know yet. Not a hearing, but a PPT with them again. They want to meet with us Monday. Kevin, I told him to take off that day. I don't know whether he will, but I told him to please take off that day. Kevin rarely ever takes off work because he is a hard worker. Kevin loves his job. He works very hard for this family, keep this family fed. So if he can't go, I'm hoping maybe Kay will go. I'm hoping Case will go. If he can't go, I'm hoping Case will go, because if she can go, then she knows what Daniel needs and is on my side on this. So hopefully, if she can't go, Kit can go with me. Kit can go with me, and hopefully Kit can tell them, this is what's really going on. This is what her son actually needs. So, yeah, this has been a struggle. Let me tell you, with this whole school thing. He's came home for more days from school upset and wanting out of his wheelchair because they're not transferring him onto his mat to let him take a nap. And And he's so exhausted because not getting his nap. And then they wanted to pick up time for him to be 6 a.m. I'm sorry, no. There's a lot to do in the morning and he's tired. That's not gonna happen. Sorry, but no. You can't rush kids like that. It doesn't work that way. Right, Dan? No, you can't rush kids like that. I mean, it don't work that way. You have to have patience. You have to get up, get him ready, get his AFOs on, feed him his morning, meal and everything, and get him his medications and get him into his wheelchair. Then fight spasticity when you get him in his wheelchair because he's going to have a spasm. Getting him in the wheelchair is always a challenge. It takes 2, sometimes 3 people to do it. He can't start that early in the morning. Sorry, but no. And people are sitting there saying, well, you can get him up earlier. Well, it doesn't work that way. Like I said, there's a lot to do when he's tired. It's not gonna, work the way you think it's gonna work just because you want it to work that way. Sorry, Charlie. My child is complex. It takes me and Kevin to get him ready. Plus his nurse. Yeah, to get him ready, to get him even remotely ready to get in his chair. Then get him in his chair. Get his AFOs on, his shoes on. Program his pump. To give him his meds and his morning breakfast. And it's a lot to do in the morning. You have to wake him up. He's a lot of times kind of cranky a little bit. It's a lot to manage when you have a child like that. But I love my son. I do. I love my kid very much. And for someone to say, well, get him up earlier, it doesn't. Sorry, no, it doesn't work that way when you have a child like that. Dan is, he's a very complex child, like I said. And in the other program he was in, he did fine. He had no problems at all. We hardly ever had sick days with him. In this program he's in now, he has had more sick days because he's not getting that time to crash on his mat. So I have to go back in Monday, talk to them again, see what they're going to do about Bubba's here. Right, Dan? Yeah. And I feel so bad because our son is not getting the adequate care he needs. And it's so sad. It really is. And I worry about Dan all the time. Because he doesn't get the proper care. He doesn't get the proper help he needs. He doesn't get the proper rest he needs a lot of times. And if Kit can go with me, I'm hoping Kit can go. Because, like I said, she knows what Daniel needs. She's been with me in the morning, helping us get him ready when Kevin had to go early. She came over this morning and helped me with him when Kevin had to leave early. Because they called him and he had to go. So, she's always there for us when Kevin can't be. And so I'm hoping that Kevin is off Monday. Nana's going to be here with the kids. They do have music therapy though, which is good. Our kids finally are getting music therapy. Yes. But kids like Obed and Daniel can't start school that early. I'm sorry, that's just not a thing that we can accommodate for that. It's not gonna happen. People need to realize there are some kids that need extra time to get up, to get themselves going, to wake up, to get, if they're fussy, get all the fussies on. Dan's fussy right now. Dan's okay, honey. It's okay. It's alright, Bubba. But Yeah, case in point, yeah. If they're supposed to get all the fussies out, get them calmed down and feeling better. It's just, it sucks because a lot of times there's kids like Dan who don't get the help they need because of the school system. And it sucks. It's so sad. Everything is awful. Because he needs help too. He needs someone to engage him, someone to help him do his work in class, because he can't do it by himself. You tell him, hey Dan, can you look at the shape and tell me what the shape says? He can't do that. He's nonverbal. And it's not Dan's fault. Dan is totally nonverbal. He can't help what's wrong with him. He has polymicrogyria, which is a deformed, a malformation in the brain caused by a condition his mom had, which is CMV, which he has as well, right, Dan? So for someone to say, well, you can get up earlier and make him get up, it doesn't work that way. Like I said, there's a lot to do when he's tired. You can't just make a child like him that's that complex get up that early in the morning. It doesn't work. Are you kidding? He'd have a meltdown before he ever got to school. I'm not doing that to my child. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Okay, guys, just got done with GI. It went well. He gained 9 pounds. So proud of this kid. You gained 9 pounds, bud. Yeah, you did. We also went to physio while we were there to get his backflip pump refilled and turned up just a little touch. And we traded cars because Kevin needed a bigger vehicle. Because he sometimes brings kids home that from work and from school, so he needs a bigger vehicle. I needed one too, but it's okay. This one's not bad. Alright. But and I told Kevin, like, babe, I said, I don't know what we're gonna do. I said, we are parents to special needs kids that can't tell you what's wrong and what they're upset about. Like, okay, case in point, Dad came home yesterday from school crying and just screaming his brains out and couldn't tell what was wrong. And Daniel over here, well, Daniel got a good report, didn't you? Yep, he sure did. He's gained 12 pounds. So proud of this kid. Stopping to grab something real quick. Anyway, I had to get them. I had to stop and get Aiden. But our land is far away from the school. We're not like right at it, so I was in town and Kevin's like, "Can you go get Aiden?" They called me looking for you because he was having a meltdown. So I picked him up again. Happens. That's the way it is, right? Aiden? Yeah. Alright guys, I had to get the other doctor appointment done, which was the DFOs. We got your AFOs, bud. Yeah, we did. Now I got you ready to go and get meds. Oh gosh. Anyways, it's just frustrating when you have a child who is depending on you for, their needs to be met, and you can't. You don't know what to do because you're in a situation where you're like, okay, they're going to come up with a better plan. Yeah, right. Can they not, I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about it. I'm so frustrated. Gosh damn. Because this should have never happened. They should have been able to coordinate his nap time, his breakout time, all those things. They're not coordinating any of it, so I don't know. I'm just to the point, y'all. I'm a little upset. Babe said he's gonna try to get off. I don't know if he will get off because last time we went through, he wasn't able to. Because Sam said, "Well, I need you out there, Kevin." He's like, "Well, that's my child here." Being a bus driver is great, but there's a lot Kevin has to miss, unfortunately. Which totally sucks. But it's okay. He's a bus driver. It's okay. We can excuse that. It's just hard when you're the one your child depends on, and there's not a thing you can do. And just watch it happen. You just have to hope that people have compassion enough to want to, help your child. So now I've got to go over to get meds and then probably take the kids home. And then I gotta go down to Home Depot and pick up some boards for Kevin that he needs for a fence. So I'm also gonna pick up that metal fence lining that I want for that fence out there by the lane. But anyway, I gotta do that. And we're starting to plant our crops now, and he's been working really hard on weekends to plant the crops and everything. I'm trying to help with that. Of course, our kids have chores to do. They know that. So I'm gonna go over and get meds. Ow! And I'll see you in a bit. We're at the pharmacy. Getting meds. I had to bring the kids in with me because I don't have no one to watch them in the car. Lean is Dan got fussy, started rocking his wheelchair, and now he's happy. We're at CVS Pharmacy. Yes, we are. We're at CVS, right, Dan? Yeah. Are we at CVS Pharmacy? Yeah. Everybody knows him here. Man, we get so many meds here like several times a week, so everybody knows us. Right, Daniel? Yeah, everybody knows you, don't they? So I went and gone ahead and picked up the stuff he wanted from Home Depot. I dropped that in the back in the trunk. And I had to pick up some more seeds because he said we didn't have enough, which I think we do have enough, but he says we do not have enough, so I'll show you what we have at home. Okay, wow, we just got through CVS. We get our meds at CVS almost every day. Don't we, Dan? Yeah. Guys got a treat in there and everything. Now I'm gonna head home and get all that done, get meds done, get lunch feed started for him, and then get all the kids. I actually might stop a bit, and then out and get lunch because I really don't feel like cooking, so I might just put it out. You guys want In-N-Out? Yeah, you want In-N-Out? Okay. see you in a bit. We're taking a little walk.
Recorder H settings dimmed button pause button.
Slow down, Daniel. We gotta catch up, bud. Anyways, about what I was talking about, I was just kind of a little frustrated because now we have to go to another meeting for Bubba's again because they didn't do what they're supposed to. Kevin is on his way home. I got supper made. I just, well, I didn't make it. I went and picked it up. Babe's like, go pick up some supper up at, Culver. So I did. And we do not care. It's Friday night and we don't care. But we still have no break, no, like, plans for spring break yet.
Now, the red circle is under the storm. Weather meter and extreme 30 forecast on its only way. Ellipsis, attachment. Actions available.
Why is it reading 11:50 p.m.? That's not right. Anyway. So, we just had dinner.
It's Wi-Fi. School bus taking 16 special attachment.
Babe joined us out here. Hi, honey. There he is. We gotta meet with Bubba's teacher again Monday. Or, his, support staff. Again. I always remind him because you never know. When it comes to support staff, they don't always do what they're gonna do. They do what they want to do. It doesn't matter what you need or what your child needs. Right, Dan, is this better, Bubba? We started doing this because he was fussing again. Just pardon the wind. Bubba was fussy again. Where are you, Bubba's? Yeah, were you fussy? Anyway, I'm just trying to calm Bubba's down. And we just thought we'd take a walk anyway. So Kevin is trying to get off for Monday, but he's not heard back from Sam. Typical Sam, that's the way it goes. You don't hear back from the very last minute. It's like, oh no, I need you here that day. You gotta take the dialysis patient as well. Kevin needs to be with his family that day, so he's probably just gonna take it off anyway because that's important to be with your family. Excuse me. So he's very tired from work. Right, babe? Yeah, he's tired. But it's just, it's disheartening because, you know, all these things that have happened since we've been here. You know, the problem with school, the problem with finding the right school. Then you find the right school, and then one of your children gets treated like an outcast because he has severe special needs. So I will be letting you know what they say about Bubba's meeting, because I have to meet with the coordinator again. I also need to meet with his coordinator about guardianship because I want to start getting that done before he turns 18. Because with Joshua, we almost didn't get it done in time for Joshua, so I want to make sure we get it done in time for Dan. Oh, now he's happy. Are you happy? Because you're in the wind. Yeah, you're happy. Happy, happy, happies. Happies. Happy boy. So yeah, I'm happy because the wind's blowing on my face. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the house in a minute. But forgive my frustrations, guys. I'm just, I don't know. I feel that Bubba needs to have all the advantages he can get for them not to give him his advantages. It just, it upsets me. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go so I can spend time with Babe. He's exhausted from the road today, and he's supposed to be off tomorrow. We'll see if he really is off tomorrow or not. Because Daniel has his last ski jumping series tomorrow, so we'll see if he's off. He told Sam he was taking the weekend off and taking Monday off, so we'll see if Sam lets that happen. Anyway, guys, I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.
A kid with Down syndrome can feel safe in their home. They've got a mom and dad to love them. A kid who's in a wheelchair is special and cared for. They've got a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe. A kid with epilepsy needs someone like you and me, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. A kid with autism feels love even when different, and they deserve a mom and dad to love them. It's okay to be special. It's okay to need help, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe, because you are safe.